Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great day. My goal that by the time I'm done with you, you'll be having a great day. Jeez, I fucked that up, didn't I? We're live here this very New Year's Day. I mean, if you're in the United States or the UK, it's probably still new. No, hang on. No, actually, it's pretty much New Year's Day only in the United States still. Well, this coffee's hot as fuck. I have to wait for it to cool down for a bit. How you going there, Stevie? Happy New Year. James, Happy New Year. Danny, Happy New Year. Just a very quick New Year's Day stream today, guys, because this is my one window to have a family outing today. So I am going to be doing a slightly smaller stream, but back to normal after today. Hey, I hope you're doing great. Yeah, Happy New Year, brother. I mean, it has been a pretty happy New Year so far. I can't really complain. Well, what is it, the second? Yeah. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. I mean, I know it's only been one day, guys, but how is 2026 so far? How you going, Abril? Happy New Year. Jake, Happy New Year. How is your 2026 so far, guys? Happy New Year to you too. I appreciate the well wishes, Robert. Yeah, dude, I just felt like playing my favorite today. Not overcomplicating things here. Abril says I got sick this morning. Well, that's not good. But you know what? In a really obnoxiously positive way, at least you're sick at the start of the year and getting it over with early. And I know that's obnoxiously positive, optimistic, but you know, you only dealt with the cards that you're given, right? How you going, Johnny? Good to see you as well. This is one of my all-time favorite games to stream. I usually put this on once every 3 weeks. And I needed a 2.5 hour game today, so the timing couldn't be more perfect. As I said, Moe and I are going to go and have lunch after this. So, yeah, we're going to have New Year's lunch. And, yeah, that'll be my one outing, basically. David says been good. Well, I hope so. I certainly hope so. Alright, we're gonna start leveling up the sword now. God, man, I feel like crap today, though. But it's no one's fault but my own, because I had too many big days over the Christmas season. I'm glad that I can take a time out from all that now. I had too many big days over the Christmas season. And then, old Pagan Min propaganda radio came on today, and it's just, it was interesting. Burrows, good to see you. Been hung over, so I ordered an Indian and watched Stranger Things for the last 5 hours with the wife. Yeah, I finally finished Stranger Things last night, so I'm up to date with that. I've watched Stranger Things. I'm actually happy with how it ended, to be honest. I mean, obviously, people are going to have mixed feelings, which I won't go into till everyone's had a chance to see it. But, no, I'm happy with how it ended from an entertainment perspective. Payron says, welcome to your doom, wrong game. There's no such thing as a wrong game, sir. Going out to you, Payron. I just felt like you need a little strawberry shortcake in your day. Would I be correct on that? David says, they would have been my late fiance's birthday. I don't even know what to say to that, David. I don't even know what to say that. I am... Fuck, I don't even know what to say. I got the right way? Oh no, I did get that money bag. I didn't even know those regular enemies that drop no XP could still drop the money bags. That's interesting. Hey God, Happy New Year to you too, Ryan. Thank you for being in here. It has been a Happy New Year so far. I feel like I can just feel the energy in the room. Like, you could just tell. You could just tell everyone's had a little bit too much drink at Christmas and New Year. And now we're all hungover as fuck today. You could feel it, eh? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've got some definite New Year season whiplash today. That's for damn sure. There you go, Patrick Capecchi. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. What a Christmas season, hey. I think I definitely stopped at the right time. If I think I had just one more party, it could be disastrous, to be honest. I'm glad I stopped when I did. You can feel the love in the air. Well, I'm always feeling the love in the air from the Sunbish Army. You guys are great. There's never any question on that, sir. Never any question. You sound a bit hung titties. Is that a new term? Is it hung titties? These must be one of these crazy Canadian expressions I've not heard of before. I like it though. I'm hung titties. According to Ryan, everybody, I'm hung titties today. As long as you're not saying my titties are hanging. It might mean I need to walk around the block a bit more. But yeah, we're going to play this whole thing from start to finish. Look at this as a little bit of a turbo stream today. Then I'll let you guys go about your day. What about you, Payron? What's your New Year's resolution? You haven't told me your New Year's resolution yet. What's your New Year's resolution, Payron? I want to know what you're doing this year to enchant your life. Yes. Don't worry, guys. I got my second coffee here next to me. I'll be able to handle life like a functioning human pretty soon. Danny says you can't go wrong with Zelda 2. Well, I would like to think not. I would like to think not. This is like one of my marquee games. I'd like to think not. But you see, this is the thing, Avril. You can't control the things that are outside your control. Avril says your resolution is to have your parents stop arguing with each other. Bro, that sucks, and I'm really, really sorry that's happening. But, you know, you can encourage and support them, and hopefully, as a byproduct, they're a bit nicer to each other. But I don't want you to put the responsibility on yourself that's not your responsibility, man. As horrible as that is. Nigel says he intends to listen to more EDM this year. By the way, Nigel, in the next 2 days, I'm hoping we can work on our Twitch channel points, by the way. We'll start working on our Twitch channel points in the next couple days, Nigel. How you going, Jaybird Word? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. We got Andrew in here. Good to see you over on the Twitch side. Thanks, brother. Yeah, I usually play this once every 3 weeks. Oh, man, what a legend. Thank you, bro. Andrew, they're actually the very, very first kind donations on Twitch this month, bro. Actually, probably for about a hot minute. Thank you so much for looking after me today. I'm going to be right with you. Andrew has just dropped 2 gifted subs on Twitch. Bite Me's got one, and Miss Taurus has got the other. Well, I know you're an ass and titties guy, so we're going to do this one for you, Andrew. Thanks a lot, homie.
What is this, and how can I make the rest of my life?
Thank you so much for looking out for the stream, brother. There you go. Couple New Year's gifts over on the Twitch side. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea, Nigel, but it's just a matter of sitting down and making that the responsibility for that particular day. As I said, I'm still very intimidated by Twitch. Still very intimidated by Twitch. I have to admit they've improved their layout. But geez, it's just so comprehensive compared to other platforms. It's like you got this for this, and this for this, and this for this, and this for this. I do think sometimes less is more, but at the same time, if you've got a platform with all these big elaborate features, you have to utilize them. But Twitch is always like this for this, and 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 this for this. It's like, geez, man. Like, how's everything going, Jeremy? I'm doing pretty well, thank you, man. Very big Happy New Year to you and the family. I am fantastic. A little bit sleepless after the holidays. Unfortunately, Pagan Min came back on the radio today. For those of you who don't know what Pagan Min is, he's a Southeast Asian dictator, and he just wants what's best for class. He came back on the radio again today. Did I hear that Red Dead Redemption 2 is getting a PS5 upgrade? So it bloody well should, to be honest. I'm surprised it's taken so long. Well, yeah, I'm surprised it's taken so long, quite frankly. Very surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised it's taken so long. Especially with a game of its popularity, like, yeah, I understand that Grand Theft Auto 5 upgrade for the 50th time's the priority, but... yeah, no, I'll be dive bombing into that. Did you just ask me if I saw Stranger Things? Yeah, Moe and I watched it yesterday. Do you have turbo on my controller? Yeah, just for this emulator I do. I do. But yeah, we sorry, man. Going back to what you said, yeah, we watched Stranger Things. All done. Watch Stranger Things. How you going, Scotty? Good to see you, man. Thank you for being in here. Jeez, the power-ups are pretty generous in here. I would recommend that you guys watch Stranger Things as quick as you can. And not because of me, but because of places like Twitch and X and Facebook and all these other places that are gonna give away the spoilers. Stranger Things is definitely one of those shows you don't want to sleep on. You want to hurry up and watch it before it's ruined on you. So, it just is what it is. But yeah, get on top of that, everybody. Get on top of that. I bet Nintendo will do great this year. Fuck, I tell you what, Nintendo's had a doozy of a year in 2025, and it's not even, the problem's not even necessarily their games as much as it is a PR issue. Like, Nintendo's biggest issue is they've brought out good games this year, but fans feel very let down from the company in general. How you going, Jason? Good to see you. Yeah, best watch it now. Spoilers are everywhere, bro. Even I saw one of the final scenes by accident on Facebook, but thankfully it didn't ruin anything for me. Yes. I tell you what, as much as everyone bitched about the second last episode, the final episode was fantastic, though. Everyone bitched about Will's coming out party, but thankfully after the final episode, that doesn't seem like such a big deal. Hey, gone, Halador, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. There we go, we got him. I'm not going to do too much grinding in here, just an early start, really. Right, there it is. Hey, going, Eric. Wonderful to see you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I think people just overreacted. Like, I understand people have, like, fatigue, I suppose, if you want to call it that, with, like, woke subject matters. But I don't, now that I've watched the final episode, I don't really feel like that whole thing actually had an agenda now. I think people just kind of jumped the gun a bit. Hey, going, Devil Hunter. Good to see you. Yeah, and well, see, I thought that too at first, but then after watching the final episode, I'm like, it was pretty inoffensive, to tell you the truth. I'm just like, you know, they didn't make that the focus of the final episode. But anyway. How you going, Jeffrey Williman? Good to see you. Yeah, Will always seems to be chopping onions. All of a sudden, he just got super sensitive, didn't he? He just got super... I mean, he's always been kind of sensitive. But, I mean, every time you see Will on scene in the last season, it's like he just watched The Notebook or something. Alright, well, yes. Good to see you too, Matt. Thank you for being in here. PB, thank you for hanging out. This is going to be the last one I grind, everybody, and then hopefully we can, yes. Jeffrey's just finishing it now. Yeah, good. People certainly do cry a lot in the last season. Yeah, I thought the final was really, really good. I honestly, I thought most of season 5 was a little bit weak. But the final episode was great. But anyway, being super respectful, not giving away any spoilers. Yeah. Thank you for being in here, Matt. Dang, da dang, da dang, dang, dang. As long as I get XP from this guy, I'll be good to go. Oh, there it is. Yeah, alright, let's, Cool. Alright, we don't need to grind in real time anymore. Yeah, so some people, but as I said, I recommend everyone just goes out and watches it, because there's assholes on the internet that will deliberately... These are my least favorite type of people. The people that say, no spoilers, but this happened, but no spoilers, but you're gonna really like when this happens, or no spoilers, but oh my god, it's like, they try to be subtle and ruin it without making you think they're ruining it, you know what I mean? Those people can get fucked and sit on a stick and rotate. They're the ones you need to worry about. They come in one coin only all the time, and they're my least favorite fucking scumbags on the planet. Not literally, of course. There's some pretty scummy people out there, but I'm just saying. Oh. Hey, on New Future, good to see you. But you know the kind of people I'm talking. Oh, no spoilers, but you're gonna really like it when this happened. It's like, oh, it's like... You didn't like it? No, fair enough. Not everyone, I guess, is into that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they're a special kind of mouth breather, aren't they? Yeah, no, I said to Moe last night, I said, babe, we have to watch this now or it's gonna get ruined on us. But she was like a freaking fountain, guys. The amount of dude, she's just crying, eh? Poor thing. Yeah, but when Moe comes in, she can tell you how much she was crying during the finale. She's so sensitive, God bless her. But Moe's one of those people, if she needs like a good cry, all she needs to do is watch some TV, you know? How you going, Stevie Fields? Good to see you. Thank you very much for coming in. Yeah. So, Stranger Things is officially the #1 show on Netflix, passing Squid Games. Man, you know what? Squid Games was fantastic, but unfortunately, since the most solid season was season 1, it kind of ended up being a flash in the pan. To tell you the truth, I thought season 1 and season 3 of Squid Games was very good. But season 2, unfortunately, was like so flat that by the time season 3 came out, it lost momentum like big time. So I think, yeah, because the season 2 was just such a slow burn. How you going, Danny Devani? Great to have you. Thank you for being in here today, bud. How's everything going? We got Joe. Good to see you, Joe. Hallador says, I can't wait in 10 years to watch. Watch me in 10 years? Far out. You guys think I'm still going to be here in 10 years? Don't freak out, I want to be. But you guys actually think I can make it work for that long? Far out. Hey man, I've got a lot of faith in the brand, but if you think I can last another 10 years, you've got more faith than even what I do. And another 10 years, eh? Dan, everything's great here. I just getting New Year started off the right way, which I think we're succeeding in. And as I said, I feel bad. Today's a little bit of a lazy day. I'm taking the family out for New Year lunch. They don't leave the village too often, so we're going out for a bit of a road trip. And we're going to go and have a nice drive and lunch today. And then, yeah, head down and back to business after that. You think OneCoin going to have more seasons than The Simpsons? Well, I mean, for what, as I said, for what it's worth, I mean, I'd like to hang around. Ultimately, that's up to you. As long as you guys continue to enjoy what we do and watch. Am I going to turn into Gandalf the Grey DJ when you retire as OneCoin? Oh. I can't picture myself being over 60. Hey, I've never pictured myself as an old man, to tell you the truth. Never pictured myself as an old man. Once in your own... Yeah. There you go, Yano. Great to see you got Yano in here from Europe. Good to see you, Mr. Well, Yano in here from Finland. Which I'm going to assume is exceptionally cold this time of year. How you feeling? Good to see you, buddy. Grow old with OneCoin only. Yeah, I just not really picture myself being 60, eh? But, yeah. Well, I intend to. Although I never really pictured myself when I was 25 being 45 either, but now I am and it's not a big deal, so... You just take everything in your stride, I guess. At the very least, I'm not afraid of the being old part of getting old. That's not the part I'm worried about. More worried about, like, the ability to look after myself when I'm old. Not the actual being old itself. I just realized we need to go this town. We actually need to get the life spell, so we'll quickly do that first. I think growing old's a brave act in its own right. Man, you didn't have to worry about this in caveman times. Like, when you were 25, you got eaten by a saber-toothed tiger. But you didn't have to worry about this shit in caveman times. Yeah. Wow, Dan says you'd be 51 in 5 days. It's crazy. Oh, big happy birthday to you. Well, let me ask you, Dan, how do you feel turning 51? Am I afraid of someone changing my diapers? Well, it's my hope that if I have to have my diapers changed, I could afford to pay someone else to do it so Moe doesn't have to. There you go. I hope I can afford to pay someone else to do it. Yes. It sounds like a plan. I think so. No, we'll do this. I think so. Right, we're just gonna go get the spell to help us out. PP says you take a year off your birthdays. My dad had a little bit of a trick. Every single one of his birthdays for 2 decades, Dad just kept telling people he was turning 29. Then all of a sudden he had a 20-year-old son and that didn't work anymore. I think so, Dan. That's what I've noticed. Like, last year and the year before were very quick years, but last year in particular was the fastest year I've ever had in my life. What is the expression that they say for people our age? The days are long, but the decades are short. That's pretty accurate because, like, most of my days are pretty full and busy, and then all of a sudden, like, a week's gone, right? You see yourself getting one of those bidets that Randy had in South Park? Well, I think once you hit middle age, hemorrhoids become more of a problem, so you're better off getting a Japanese toilet when you're 50, I think, yes. Yeah. Geez, I can't believe it, in probably, like, what, 2 decades, we're probably all in self-driving cars, eh? Self-driving cars, huh? So I tell you what, self-driving cars could end up being Elon's undoing if a couple people too many get driven off cliffs. So hey, like there'll be a couple people. I'm certainly not going to be taking mountainous trips in a self-driving car. Brandon says, speaking of birthdays, today is your mum's 67th. Oh, big happy birthday to your mum as well. What's your lovely mum gonna do with the day? I'm actually starting to get really, really worried about my short-term memory now. I mean, obviously dementia, like, runs through your brain, and, like, I don't say that lightly, like I don't think I have dementia or anything, but you do worry about that thing because it's, you know, it's more prevalent than you'd like to admit. And so when I start getting short-term memory loss and stuff, I'm like, oh, fuck, you know? Yeah, I mean, I think some people at first when they come out are definitely going to get Thelma and Louise. So when it comes to self-driving cars, I think I'm going to wait till Mark II or Mark III model. I'll wait till a couple people have been Thelma and Louised and then I'll get one. You got your mum a dozen roses and cheesecake, gonna take her to Red Lobster next week. She has a small medical emergency, passed out, low blood pressure, but she's at home. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I'm very, very, very sorry to hear that. I'm glad she's okay. Did she faint? I'm gonna guess she fainted. I know, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if 100 years it becomes highly regulated to be able to drive a real car. Most people, it's probably going to be mandatory to have an automatic car. If the stats come out and it's truly a lot safer to be in a self-driving car, then it's going to be the days of like, yeah, it's just... But not in our lifetime, but probably right at the end of our lifetime, you'll probably see some interesting shit. I wonder how people in the Middle Ages would have handled today if they saw all the advancements we had, hey? I'm trying to embrace modern technology as much as I can. Like, you can only adapt, right? But I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that some of this stuff doesn't make me nervous. I'm not just going in blind. And so David says my favorite game to watch him play, this is a Ricky game. Yeah, this is a Ricky game. Yeah, you have to forgive me. As I said, I've got a big confession, guys. I'm feeling absolutely rat shit today. I couldn't believe it, man. All the propaganda radio coming on today. You know, the funny thing is there's village elections, I think, on, like, the 11th of January. And then by the time we finally don't have to put up with all this stuff every day is when I'm almost about to leave anyway. Imagine being like an electrical mechanic engineer like 25 years ago compared to now. Like 25 years ago, you're like an electrical engineer. Window goes up, window goes down. Window goes up, window goes down. Now there's like full computer systems in cars, bro. Like I do not envy that position anymore. Andrew says I switched my cell phone and saved $60 a month. Well, that's alright. I mean, I don't know, $60 a month? My first question is, why were you spending so much to begin with? Yeah, that's true. We have to get used to writing 2026 on everything now, hey. Yeah, we're gonna get used to writing 2026 on everything now. What's in here? I'd like one of these sumbitches to drop a potion. Nah. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon says, real sumbitches like and share the stream. If not, you're a cunty and a bogan. Yes, or as Frenzel Rom says, you're a fuck up, you're a joke, you're a clown, pull your pants down, get effed, you fucking fuckwit, you can't move into my house. Do we have any Aussies in here that remember Frenzel? You're a fuck up, you're a joke, you're a clown, pull your pants down. Yes. Yeah, it's just a bag of piss, bro. I don't get a cell phone plan ever anymore. I try to squeeze my pennies together and buy the phone outright. When I go in, everyone freaking hates it too, because how these companies all make their money is on a plan. So they're like, oh, you sure you don't want to go on a plan? And I was like, no, I'll buy the phone. And they roll their eyes at me because I don't make any freaking money from that. How's everything going, Cold Classic Gaming? Thank you for being in here. Yeah, Russell Crowe feels himself when he sings, though. Like, you can tell he loves singing and performing. And kudos to him. I mean, he got nothing to prove, I guess. He already famous, but far out. Just because you can do something, as people say, doesn't mean you probably should. Counting Crows. Well, if Russell Crowe was in the Counting Crows, then his song instead of Big Yellow Taxi would either be Big Yellow Cunnies or Big Yellow Tugger. So that would be the Russell Crowe version. What was their other big song, Counting Crows? Oh, Mr. Jones, right? So Big Yellow Taxi and Mr. Jones. That's right, I almost forgot about Mr. Jones. That one came out when I was in high school. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Jones. Yeah, Mr. Scroat. Mr. Scroat and me. Yes. Yes. That was a cool song. That was a cool song. I'm not gonna lie. So some of those Counting Crow songs, alright. I would like another potion here, bruds. Hey, going, Ronald. Great to see you. Thank you for coming in. Hallador says, imagine what we have to deal with as old people. I don't know. I mean, I feel like when we get old, if we don't want to leave the house, we won't have to. We probably won't have to deal with half the shit when we're old than what we do now. There you go, Damo. So you're only 4 or 5. I think that song came out, what, mid-90s, probably like 94, 95 that song came out, I think. Like 94, 90. It's pretty old. It's over 30 years old. Can you believe, I can't believe that song's 35 years old. 30 years old, excuse me. You know, I started 8th grade high school in 1994. It is now 2006. No, 2026. That's the problem. 2006. I fucking wish it was. Oh. Obvious Shield says, do you think people all go through the same life experience at the same ages? Everyone's experience... No, everyone's experience is different. Everyone lives the human experience differently. Certainly people go through some similar things. Most people experience it different. Plus, there's also, like, different variables. Some people are lone wolves, some people are pack animals. There's a lot of variables. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Dawson Creek. Jeez, that started, what, 1999? You know, in 3 years, Dawson's Creek is going to be 30 years old. Hope you're doing well too, Andy. Thank you for coming in. Happy New Year to you, Obvious. Thank you so much. We want to thank Damo for 15 streams in a row, getting the extra channel points. The next 48 hours, I'll have channel point rewards up. Sorry about that beep, beep, beeping, guys. That was getting a bit annoying, wasn't it? Man, there was some edgy storylines on Dawson's Creek back in the day. I remember there was an episode where, what's his name? Pacey was banging his teacher. And then he met this girl, I think Andy, who kept holding out on him. He's like, okay, I'll wait. And then they finally banged and then she cheated on him. It's like, fuck, really? Anyway, some Jerry Springer shit in Dawson's Creek, everybody. Jerry Springer. Yes. How you going, Andy? Happy New Year. Alright. Yes, they do. Payron has to pay a cunny tax for going to bed before Streets of Rage 1 yesterday. Don't worry, Payron. I'll play that for you midweek. Everything okay, babe? Everyone misses you. I told everyone how the waterworks came out a bit yesterday when we watched Stranger Things. Yeah. Bit emotional, wasn't it, babe? Yes, but there's a lot of people that haven't seen it yet. We can't tell them anything. Yes, we're not going to spoil it. You better hurry up, watch it. Well, we can't keep secrets, everybody. Oh, it looks like you're ready to go. No, yeah, I'm wearing jeans today, just in case. Yeah. Payron, thank you, man. Payron says, good morning, my neighbours. Look at you. New year, new donation. I appreciate that, Payron. Thank you for supporting your boy. Here you go.
Good morning, my neighbors.
New Year's, new donations. Look at that.
Yes! Yes! Fuck you too!
Yes, new year, new bank account. Thank you, Payron. Thanks so much. Or something a little bit darker. New Year's, new bills. I'm not going to pretend that I don't miss everything in the 90s, from like being more social to like the music and... But you know, there are so many creature comforts we have now that we take for granted. Like in the 90s, I didn't have a smartphone. I didn't even have the internet in my home yet, you know. So there's too much creature comfort that we take for granted now. You know, there was a lot of... One of the most prosperous times in history was like the mid-1920s before the big stock market crash. Regular people were getting freaking rich. Or there was a pretty prosperous time in the early 80s as well for the same reason. But just despite having all that money and opportunity and regular people thriving back then, you didn't have smartphones, technology, and abundance of things to do. Like, the way I look at it is, if I was rich in the 1920s, you know what I was doing? Probably drinking brandy sitting in an empty hotel room. Like, no fucking TV. Maybe the really good ones had a radio. But, you know, you could go to one of these, like, prohibition bars, I guess, and maybe have the hookers and blow. So, I mean, I guess there's that. But generally speaking, unless you're a socialite and you had a lot of money in the 1920s, you're sitting in a freaking boring hotel room probably sipping brandy, and that's it. I mean, I'm kind of glad that we got what we got now. Just say, I mean, sometimes just sitting brandy in a silent room's nice. Not every day. Did you really? Oh, look at that. Easy come, easy go. You know the game, babe. You know the game. It'd be so hard to... I just think if I was to teleport 100 years in the past, it'd be so hard for me to pass the time. It'd be so hard for me to pass the time. What would I be doing with my life? If I... No one coin only in 1928, what am I gonna freaking do? So you think just eat fried chicken all day? Oh, he says eat fried chicken. I mean, I know KFC's pretty good, babe, but that doesn't solve all of life's problems. She said eat some fried chicken. Alright, sure. That's so random. Yeah. I mean, if you're ultra wealthy in the 20s, you were going to one of those prohibition bars and you were drinking, getting pretty lewd. Joe says, sometimes I wish I was back in the Viking times. No, you don't wish for that. I'm pretty sure that there's a mini documentary explaining that 1 year in the 700s is one of the most worst years in human history. You don't want to... Well, wasn't there like a super volcano in like the 700s or something around that time? That actually covered the whole world in ash for a good few years. Like, there was a lot of problems. That's what they had in Chick-fil-A at commercials. It's a decent fast food place. Yeah, we don't got Chick-fil-A in Australia. We have... KFC is everywhere, and internationally I've also had Popeyes. So yeah, and I actually agree with you, Andrew. I know you're being a little bit naughty, but I actually agree with you. And Andrew says people had to have sex a lot because they were so bored. That's why a lot of people were having 10 kids. Well, there was also no contraceptives too. Yeah. Yeah, Mummy. That's right, babe. All there was to do back then was eating. There you go. There you go, Jose. Great to see you. Thank you for coming in. Captain BS, good to have you, you legend. Thank you again for yesterday, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Mr. Headlock Gaming here. The only thing I'm drinking for the next month is coffee. Party's over. Back to responsible living. How you doing, Mr. Headlock Gaming? Did you figure out all your streaming stuff yesterday? How's your new year so far, brother? There we go. We'll add that. I'm just going to level everything up organically now. Should be good. There you go on there, Jolie. So Nigel says, if I was living back in 1928, there'd probably be 10 Nigels. Yeah. I mean, 1928 would have been such an awesome year to live before the crash. Like, everyone knew anyone that had a stock tip, and dude, imagine... Yeah, like, 1928 would have been a good year to live, apart from not having the comforts we have now. D. Wayne says, does Thailand have any insane coffee? Well, they have coffee shops everywhere. You might not think that about Thailand, but there's coffee shops everywhere here. Doesn't matter if you're in the city or in the country, everybody's got a coffee shop. And whether you go to a chain or an independent one, there's always a place where you can find your favorites. And so yeah, they do some mean-ass coffee here, bro. We love our coffee. JW says, my granddad wasted all our family riches on booze and cruises during the Depression. Really? Damn. But hang on, did he waste it before the Depression or during the Depression? Was it before the Depression? Like, because imagine living the high life in 1928. And then all of a sudden, the crash in 1929 happens, and you're like, oh, fuck. Like, I mean, no one could have predicted that to happen, but I mean, if you're wasting all the money during the 30s, then that's different. He actually wasted all that money during the 1930s. that is brutal, bro. Everyone eating out of dumpsters, and he's going on cruise liners. What fucking YOLO for him, I guess. Yeah, YOLO for him. How you going, Joe? Happy New Year's to you too. We got Matthew in here as well. Good to see you, Matty Sproles. Thank you for being in here. Hope you're having a great day, buddy. Oh, cruises are pretty freaking mainstream. But, it was just, I mean, yeah. D. Wayne says you gave up on XSplit. You know what? I understand, bro. Like, it'd just be like me going on OBS now. You use something for years and then all of a sudden switching it up. If you want, I'll tell you what I'll do for you, D. Wayne. I'll take a video of my layout, show you everything that I do. And then, it'll be okay. You know what the most annoying thing is? It used to be a little bit more streamlined, but XSplit actually just came out with a couple updates that had a few things that were mainly on the main front, like hidden, if that makes sense. Which is really, really annoying, because with the latest update, I had to figure out where they moved everything. So I don't want you to feel bad. This is a recent thing, unfortunately. On the front end, yeah. Excuse me. And Craig David says, what were your thoughts on Monday Night Raw? It was okay this week, wasn't it, babe? It was alright this week. I'm very much looking forward to Bron Breakker and CM Punk next week. That'll be a good match. It'll be a good match. See what happens. Yeah, Happy New Year to you too, Craig David. Oh, I see. Yeah, you kind of need to... That's interesting. Do you run at a 10,000 bitrate? Do you really? I guess you probably would with all the frames in your games. Wait, you run a 10,000 bitrate? Really? I never thought you ran anything past 6,500. Do you really run it that high? Do I remember Raw in the Manhattan Center? Oh, yeah. It's hard to believe that in 1996, Raw was sometimes still in high school gyms. Pretty crazy. The Attitude Era really saved that freaking company, huh? Oh, I see. Yeah, I usually... When I'm over here in Thailand, if I'm streaming at 30 FPS, I'm usually on about 5,000. And if I'm streaming at 60 FPS, I'm usually on 6,500. That's me. I mean, maybe I'm not doing it right. Yeah, but you know what? Raw still wasn't that bad in 1994. Like, it was a few interesting picks, like Bob Backlund making a comeback. You know, sort of like, I think Diesel hit the scene and a few other things. And it was, 1994 was a very experimental year. You had Yokozuna and Undertaker feuding. And 94 was okay in parts. But then what happened was the experiments in 1994 led to 1995, which was absolutely garbage. Yeah, Babyface Doink wasn't any good. Doink, they should have kept him like Pennywise the Clown. Yeah, Babyface Doink sucked. Joe says, that or I wish I was alive back in the 70s. Like, you ever seen Dazed and Confused? Would have most likely been like that stoner kid. I just don't have any... I mean, look, if that works for some of you some bitches, I'm happy for you. But I've just never had any desire just to sit on a couch and smoke weed every day. I mean, hey, look, for one day a year or something, it's probably fun. But, like imagine, like... working your ass off for a month and then just having a bunch of edibles and relaxing. Like, that would sound like an amazing payoff for rewarding yourself for hard work. But I couldn't just imagine doing that every freaking day. Hey, I need to be doing something. As I said, I'm no one important or anything, but I always need to have a goal or a mountaintop to climb. Otherwise, I feel useless. That's just how I'm built. Hey, go on, mister. It's great to see we got Mr. 63 TV. How you doing, sir? Thank you very much for coming in. Yeah, dude, I'm just like... yeah. It's not... yeah. No, I get people coming in all the time. They're like, "Oh, Rick, I've been on the couch smoking all day." I'm like, "Okay, well that's cool. Glad you're happy." But I'm not like impressed or inspired by that either, you know. Hey, Ricky, I was smoking all day. Yeah, cool. I mean, this is not high school anymore. I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, cool, dude." It's like, oh, yeah, smoke weed every day. Hold up, wait a minute. I'm 50 years old, still putting some kush up in it. Cheech and Chong motherfuckers. There we go. Hope you're doing great, Eduardo. Good to see you. Isn't that the surfer lifestyle? Oh, in Australia it kind of is. Especially on the Gold Coast, surfing and bongs. It's a big thing where I live. On the Gold Coast, yes. Yeah. Smoke weed every day. Yeah, it's just not for me. As I said, if I still had friends like that, I could only hang out with them once or twice a year, because I gotta stay motivated. I can't dive into bad habits. So D Wayne says, you're growing any ganja in the backyard in Thailand. Some people probably are. Not here, but some people definitely are. Whether they're licensed or not, that's a topic probably shouldn't talk about. It certainly happens though. The polar plunge. The polar plunge is when you dive naked into like a big ice river, isn't it? Is that what you're talking about? Don't forget, we got some homies in here from Finland. What they do is they have like a sauna or a spa and then they jump into an ice lake. It's part of the culture. Apparently it's very invigorating. Yeah, like they do it on New Year's Day. Yeah, I didn't realize that was a tradition for New Year's Day specifically. There you go. D Wayne's asking actually some really good questions, babe. He says, "Is the considering that you come from a lineage of farming, D Wayne wants to know: is the soil good in Thailand for veggies, or do you need a lot of fertilizer?" He's genuinely interested. Yeah, it's an interesting type of soil here. Like, it's different to Bangkok. Like, the soil here is a lot like clay, isn't it? Yeah, it's like the soil here is like a red clay. It's a very interesting soil here. Yeah. Yeah. So the climate in the south's very different to the north. So what Moe just said is the stuff that grows here in the north is very different to what grows in the south. So she said the south's more appropriate for things like durian, but here in the north, you know, you got like rice, potatoes, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. D-Wayne says the soil where we're at in Florida is no good. You don't have a lot of farming in Florida? I didn't even know that. Is there a lot of farming there? D-Wayne says used to grow stuff in Florida, but the heat and soil, it's tough. Corn barely reaches 5 foot. How big is corn in I mean, there's corn farms here too, isn't there, babe? Yeah, yeah, but because the climate here is very similar to Florida, the corn doesn't grow so great here as well, Moe just said. So, yeah. It's Florida and where we are has got a very similar climate. Yeah. Yeah. Not enough rain here. Only rains a few months of a year here, but when it does rain, it rains every freaking day. Yeah. Yeah. Unlike other parts of Thailand, there's 3 seasons here instead of the 2, which is like wet and hot in the other parts. By the way, good to see you, Taco Pants. Thank you for coming in. Daniel says north, like close to China. Not really. Not where we're at's not close to China. Yeah, we're close to Laos. The closest country to us is Laos, so we're actually on the way there today. I'm not allowed to go over the border though, otherwise they won't let me back in. I'd love to go there for a day trip, but if I cross the border and then try to come back, they'd be like, no, fuck off. There's so much red tape with travel. I can't even take a day trip to another country and come back. Yeah, they think I'm doing a border run to get a free stamp. Yeah, I can't. Otherwise, we'd cross the border probably to have lunch. I've not been to Laos yet. That's alright. Maybe one day I fly there first and then we come to Thailand afterwards. I don't know what the internet would be there like for streaming. I know like financially the money would probably go a long way there, but I'm not sure what the internet's like. That'd be the big issue, yeah. Internet, really? What about the, I mean, what about, like, if you stay, like, in accommodation, do they have, like, good internet? That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, I don't know. So I'll probably have to do some research. Yeah. And so D-Wayne says, watering a full garden expensive in Florida too, better catch rainwater. So from about June until October, sometimes, rainy season went a bit longer this year. But from about June until November, almost non-stop rain every single day. But then after that, like, we've been in, it's rained once the whole time I've been here. And not for long either. It's only rained once the whole time I've been here. So what else is going on, guys? I hope you're all having a great New Year. I hope you're recovering from your hangovers. Been a pretty crazy holiday season, huh? I think everyone's so fucking hungover today. Hey, I still came on and showed up. You Poor Mr. 6'3" is recovering from the flu. I hope you feel yourself again soon, my friend. Yes, first stream of the... It is. It is. And I'm getting these crusty eye boogers. How you going, guys? You're still trying to get used to it being 2026? Oh, man, my energy's quite positive, I think, guys. I'm positive. I'm actually going to be streaming, it's not going to be officially announced, but some days I'm going to do 2 streams a day again in January. I'm going to ease up just a little bit on the offline content till I get home. And I'm going to do a second stream a day some mornings and just experiment. There's a lot of games, independent games that I kind of want to experiment with in my Steam library, as well as some other games that I haven't streamed yet, like SimCity and just things like that. I kind of, sometimes coming on for a morning stream selfishly helps me experiment with other games in my library. So, I'm going to do a handful of morning streams pretty soon. See how we go. And so Scotty says, where's moral support? Yeah, that's right, guys. Here I am. I'm here making the content. Slaving away on this chair, making the content. I'm a very important person. As I said, the reason I can do this every day is because I'm so dashingly handsome and entertaining. So I need the moral support. I can't keep doing this full time, guys, if I don't get the moral support. Where's the moral support, guys? Where's the moral support? Wouldn't be New Year if I didn't get a Dark Side Phil impersonation in, everybody. Where's the moral support? Hey, you think that shit doesn't work? The more entitled your boy One Coin Only gets, the more moral support he gets, everybody. I know it's a fucked up world, but that shit works, everybody. Where's the moral support, guys? Where's the moral support? No. You open that can of worms, Scotty. Don't do it. Ori says, thankfully no hangover this year. Hasn't started as ideally. I'd like to go for a whole year ahead of me, so... Yeah, I mean, I'm... As I said, I'm not having a beverage until Australia Day now. Nigel says, I'm hyped for 2026. I got all sorts of plans. I'm feeling driven, so it should be a good year. I've got a lot of short-term plans, Nigel, that I'm very excited for. But it's been very, very hard to set medium and long-term plans lately just because of the current streaming and content ecosystem. Things are just changing so quick and the goalposts are always moving that it's so hard to set like long-term plans. Because everything's changing, the rules keep changing. However, in the short term, I always want to be consistent. I want to keep coming on every day. I want to keep doing things like reactions. Let's Plays, my daily streams, to keep being more friendly and kind, build a community, be consistent. So they're all my short-term goals that I'll stick with, but I need some medium and long-term goals again. Just because, they're so hard to make at the moment. So, yeah, it's just again, because I don't know what to aim for when the goalposts keep moving. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, everything just changes so quick. How you going, Jeffrey? Good to see you. Welcome back in, Miss Taurus. Good on you. Congratulations. I guess it's just a matter of like continuing to be consistent, continue to grow. I mean, I do have a goal of I would love to at least hit 100,000 subs one day on YouTube. But I mean, I've got no control over that though. See, I can't make goals on things that I don't have control over. That's the catch, isn't it? Like I got no control over how much someone subs. That would be cool. I think that would be absolutely lovely, Scotty. Scotty and his wife are going to renew their vows. That's very romantic. Very, very romantic. Oh. We're going to level up 2 times now. This will be fantastic. I'm feeling a little bit sick from the cake you gave me for breakfast. I've had too much sugar today. For some reason, we had a Dubai chocolate cake for breakfast. I can feel my body evolving from the diabetes. How you going, Dave? Happy New Year to you too, you legend. Everything is fantastic. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. All good over here, my brother. If you'd like to get my New Year started off the right way, guys, hit the thumbs up if you can. Hitting the thumbs up would be a tremendous help. My friends on Twitch, consider giving us a follow as well. As I said, once we hit 1,000 followers on Twitch, we are going to have an epic celebration. We're going to do a 12-hour NES marathon exclusive to Twitch as soon as we hit 1,000 followers as a party, I guess. Why not? Little party. Little party never hurt nobody. Thank you, yes. I'm sorry for the shorter stream today, guys. It's only today, as I said. We're going to go out for an adventure. This is our one window, our one chance to go out and... this is our one chance, isn't it, babe? One chance. Daniel says you're only 93 away from 1,000. It's a pretty good achievement. Hey, getting 1,000 followers on Twitch is like getting 10,000 anywhere else. It's so freaking hard. No, I'm not saying like adapting is the... Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Nigel. Adapting's not the hard part. But making long-term goals when the rules keep changing, I mean, how do you handle that? Maybe you got some advice on that. Like how do you set one big goal when the goalposts keep moving around? It's like trying to kick a scoring shot, and then all of a sudden someone takes the post and it's like yoink and they move. How's everything going, Alan? Great to see you. It is. Happy New Year. After you do your makeup, you could say one quick hello. I have to go bathroom. Too much beer. Not beer, coffee. I'm used to beer. I haven't had any beer. What are you talking about? Coffee. I'm speaking like it's still Christmas. And D. Wayne says, new year, new life, new whatever they say. Yeah, what? No, they say new year, new me. You always have those models on Instagram saying new year, new me. But then they still do their Dubai trips. If you know, you know. New year, new me. That's what you said the last 5 years. New year, new me, everybody. New year, new me. Yeah. New year, new me. Insert inspirational post. Okay. That makes sense. That actually makes sense, Nigel. That makes sense. I can live with that. That makes sense. Alan says he's trying to figure it. Yeah, well, I'll have to touch base with you behind the scenes again, Alan, and get an update on what's going on. As I said, when you're setting goals, it's important that you can set goals for things you can control. Like, you can't control how many people sub to you, but you can control how much content you put out there, so you've got a better chance of people subbing to you, if that makes sense. Like, you can't set a goal, I want to have an average of 100 viewers a stream, but you can be like, okay, I'm going to be consistent, experiment, stream at these times, and hopefully we can work towards that. So maybe that's exactly what Nigel was saying. Yeah, interesting. How you going, Joshy? Good to see you. New year, new me. As I say, put my clone puts my body in the incinerator. Well, that's a bit dark. Skyfall says those who think they can and those who think they can't are both right. My dad tried to teach me that one at a young age, actually. My dad taught me that when I was a teenager. But he taught me that because he wanted me to get better grades at school. Well, it's funny that you say that, because I think it's just a matter of evolving, not, you know, it's an evolution, not a revolution, hey? Like, you're not trying to be a whole new person, you're just trying to make parts of yourself better. There's a difference between a revolution and an evolution. You just need to evolve your life, you don't need to Fidel Castro your life. You're about to make some ramen. That sounds amazing. Moe made a really nice ramen for dinner. She made, like, the perfect hangover dinner last night. Dude, we just had these big-ass bowls of ramen last night. Oh. Couldn't have thought of a better New Year's. Yeah, it was so good, babe. Yes. You know what the secret ingredient is for those things as well? MSG. Yeah, probably an idea, babe. I'm getting a little bit of a headache. Thanks, babe. Yeah. Num King sit part. Eh? Scott says, I set very attainable goals for this year. I typically set the bar too high. Well, I think you need to find a balance, don't you? Because I definitely think some people romanticize their goals and set it too high. But then some people also set up a path of little resistance. I think in order to feel like you've accomplished something, you need to set up something with a moderate amount of resistance. So some people either set the resistance too low or too high. You need a moderate amount of resistance. You know, you don't want to play the game on easy difficulty or hard difficulty. You want it on medium difficulty. Unless you're one coin only, then, you know, that's different. I can play all this on easy. So, yeah, Nam Kang Sipbat, yeah. Nam Kang Sipbat Sebeli Der. I just basically said the ice is 10 baht and it's delicious. It reminds me of Encino Man, where he's like, the cheese is old and moldy, where's the bathroom? Thank you, babe. Popcorn carb. Yeah, I know. I re-uploaded that on YouTube a couple weeks ago, Nigel. I tightened up the editing a little bit. That's the only thing I do sometimes, because sometimes in this attention age, like I think I over-edit a little bit sometimes. I sometimes either take your reels or my reels, and I might over-edit them sometimes. But I know people's attention span, like, you can't build up a punchline anymore. You have to go instantly to the freaking punchline, eh? 2026 social media, the punchline has to start in 2 seconds. I used to love when you could create content and build up to a punchline. Not anymore, if you don't have the punchline starting in 2 seconds. Octavia says, wow, you guys make a great couple. Yeah, we're like an E-Hollywood couple story, bro. E-Hollywood couple story. Two superstar couple. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we do great. You know what the probably, you know, I'm pretty intense. You know what the secret probably is? She gets a 3-month break from me between trips. That's probably the secret. I spend 2 months with her, then go home. She gets a break from me, and then she can handle another 2-3 months after that. That's probably the secret. She gets breaks from me. I want to break free. I want to break free of that county. There you go. Little Freddie Mercury. There's songs of the Sunbish. Oh, there's a new one. Cardinal says you can't be a Hollywood couple because you guys are still together. Yeah, touche. They don't do too well down that way, do they? Oh, we're fine. As I said, in February, it'll be 3 years for us, guys. We're fine. There are certainly a lot of hurdles, but it's, you know, nothing we can't handle. It's very, very important that I start building my empire this year even further, because I don't need to have a lot of money. I just need to show that I'm holding on to a lot of money, and then I can get what's called a destination Thailand visa and can stay almost as long as I would like. And the good news with that is it costs next to nothing, but you need to prove that you have funds. You don't have to spend the funds, you just have to prove you have a lot of funds, because they don't want you to come over here being cheap Charlie, right? So that's a goal. That's another goal I have. I need to stockpile enough so I can get destination Thailand visa. That'll probably take a couple of years, but we'll get there. Your Weird Al ain't got shit. I just love singing and talking shit, mate. Yeah, want to break free of the cunties. What a great lyric. That's, yeah. Alright, we're almost in here. I love it, because after this level, everything's pretty linear. I just want to make sure I have everything. I do. Fantastic. Yeah, a little bit. While Moe says it's very cold today. It's a little bit cold and uncomfortable today. How you going, Banako? Happy 2026, you legend. Appreciate you. Happy 2026. Yeah, I'm not grinding here on purpose. I just want the magic pot. That's all I want, the magic pot. There you go. Now we don't need to grind in here anymore. Alright, let's go. Dang da da dang da dang. Should be able to level up 2 times in here, I'd imagine. There we go. So how are you going with everything, Banako? You looking after yourself? Doctor, yeah, no, we got this, bro. As I said, I'm feeling pretty good about today, mate. Feeling pretty good. Banako says that me, does it feel like a Monday? It doesn't really feel like, I will say this, it doesn't feel like Friday. We've had so many, like, holidays and weird times that, yeah, like you said, it certainly doesn't feel like it's Friday. It definitely doesn't. Oh, god damn it, really? Fuck off. Man, that sucks. That was a bit of a rookie error, wasn't it? That was a bit of a rookie error. Fuck, that was annoying. Jeez. Yeah. I guess it kind of feels more like a Sunday here, especially with, we're kind of doing a Sunday style outing today, so I guess it kind of feels more like a Sunday. You have to hit the Sunbish 5 times. Oh, that could have been worse. It's alright. Banako says I'm okay, just in a chill mood. I had my it seems like everyone's nursing a hangover today, hey. I had my first shave and shower for 2026 this afternoon. I'm actually about to have my first shave of the year before we leave. I'm a bit like a prickly pear right now, babe. Yes, I don't want to be like sandpaper for her. What's my favorite Zelda game ever? This one. I know that doesn't sound very interesting, but this one. I also think, even though I haven't played it for years, Ocarina of Time is one of the best Zelda games ever made too. Ocarina's very special, even though I'm not good at it. Octavia says you look good. I mean, yeah, I just like to be cleanly shaven. It's just my shtick. I've showed Moe a couple of my old photos recently when I've had facial hair, and I just, that's such a, that's not even me anymore. Bit of a different look, that photo I showed you the other night, eh, babe? She's like, yeah, no more of that. Hey, you go, Nighthawk. It's great to see you. Thank you for coming in. It's alright, you don't have to worry about hobo looking Rick anymore. But yeah, we're doing good, thank you, Nighthawk. Everything's all good over here. Oh, fantastic. That couldn't have come at a better time. Wonderful. The Majora's Mask, not for me. Not for me. What about you, Nighthawk? How's the rest of your new year? So, we're actually getting an announcement for a second Cyberpunk game. Jeez, that's big news. Jeez, I tell you what, the two biggest redemption stories in gaming is either Cyberpunk or No Man's Sky. It's amazing how those games are able to bounce back with loyal communities after, like, absolutely catastrophic launches. You know what? A lot of people forget just how bad the launch of Grand Theft Auto Online was. A lot of people think that Grand Theft Auto Online, if it had just an extra week's worth of problems, probably would have ruined the game. A lot of people forget how catastrophic that was too. Do you remember when we all first got Grand Theft Auto Online and the servers didn't work for a whole week? I mean, that ruined Drive Club. Like, that ruins games, man. Drive Club was one of the best arcade racing games of a generation, and it bankrupted a company because they had a problem with the servers at launch. Everyone got their money back on one of the best arcade driving games ever made. It's crazy. Do you remember Drive Club, Nigel? Damn, that was a disaster as well. Oh, I got you. So Twilight Princess or Wind Waker? How you going, Evan? Good to see you. Happy New Year to you too, man. The celebration of New Year in Sydney was still crazy. Yeah, I saw some footage from that, eh? Well, it looks like Brisbane and Sydney both had good celebrations. Apparently Brisbane was dealing with rain but pulled it off. Yeah. Do I have a favorite Grand Theft Auto game? I have to say objectively, for the sheer amount of things to do, that number 5 is honestly the best. But, I mean, if you're asking me what my favorite is, it's Vice City. You know, the whole Scarface vibe. You just can't beat it. So my favorite's Vice City. My favorite's Vice City. Oh, Steve says he's eating bacon and white cheese pizza right now. That's our favorite pizza, 4-cheese pizza with bacon. That's our favorite pizza. Well, one of my favorite pizzas is also classic pepperoni, but we get the bacon and 4 cheese. Yeah, dude, that sounds delightful. I don't go in here. There we go. How you going, Patrick? Great to see you, legend. I didn't mean to die on purpose there, but it is what it is. Dude, I felt really sorry for the developers of Drive Club because I had a friend at the time. And so, I don't know if... The only issue that I have with Drive Club playing it in 2025 is being that it was an early PS4 game. Unfortunately, it's one of those games that's locked in at 30 frames a second. But if you can get past that, dude, the game is fucking nuts, bro. Like, Drive Club is so good. It's got such a big variety of tracks, rival racing, different activities to do. It's like the arcade version of Gran Turismo. And it's just a shame that it took them like 3 weeks to a month to get the online working. Because by then, everyone thought, oh, broken promises, we'll get a refund. And it ruined the game. Nighthawk says New Year was good, but I still got a hangover. New Year, new hangover, eh? Poor guy. Yeah, I got really annoyed in Grand Theft Auto 4 having to manage friendships. Like, I just want to hustle, commit crimes, and make money. I didn't want to have to manage friendships. There was that really annoying brother in Grand Theft Auto 4. What was his name? Dwayne or whatever his name was. And his girl would keep cheating on him and shit with his best friend. And I'm just like, dude, why am I hanging out with this simp for? My cousin Nico. Oh, Nico! Yeah, no... But the biggest issue I had with Grand Theft Auto 4, I love the quality of life improvements in number 5. In number 5, if you lost a mission, you could instantly restart that mission. In Grand Theft Auto 4, if you lost a mission, you had to drive all the way back to get the mission, and then all the way back to the mission spot again. That got really frustrating and tedious, and dated. And so if Grand Theft Auto 4 ever got the remastered treatment, they'd have to fix that. That's a big quality of life improvement. Yeah, that was always so annoying about number 4. Losing a mission, then driving all the way back to get them. It's so repetitive, bro. Now I've moved on to a slice of Philly cheesesteak pizza. Far out. Steve is bringing out his year in style. We're probably only going to have pizza one more time this trip, but it's not going to be for about 2.5 weeks. Maybe 3 weeks. Yeah, our next pizza's probably in 3 weeks. But I'll live vicariously through you right now, Steve. Dang, 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 da dang, da dang, da dang. I was great. Option. I always picked. What was it called? I'd never kill Trevor. I'd never kill. What was the mission called? Death Wish. I'd always pick Death Wish. My first ever Grand Theft Auto game was actually the first one, but it just happened by chance. I think in 1998, I randomly saw Grand Theft Auto on the video game rental shelf, and I rented out the original Grand Theft Auto. And very soon after that, I actually owned a copy of the game. I was like, bro, this is where it's at. Yeah, the top-down Grand Theft. I've got this game called Shakedown Hawaii, which is kind of like an original Grand Theft Auto 1 style game. I really want to experiment that and see if it's stream-worthy. But have a look into it. It's on console and Steam. Shakedown Hawaii. I want to see if that would be a fun stream. Maybe it's like a bonus game or something. I love it how, like, in the first couple missions in Grand Theft Auto, you're, like, riding a bicycle and you might have a bait. You don't even have a gun at first. I remember there's this mission right at the start of Grand Theft Auto 5 where you have to retrieve some bikes. And then everything goes south very, very quickly. And then you finally get to pick up a gun for the first time and shoot some gangbangers. And you're like, yeah, now this game is starting. How you going, Kimmy? Lovely to see you. How are you today? How you doing, Kim? The second one wasn't so bad as well. Like the Turf Wars version and the second one, that one was okay too. So those anti-fairies, downward thrust works best, just have to hold down. Thank you for the backseat gaming, Chris. It's not good enough that you're winning, Rick. Win better. Win better, Rick. Win better. How dare you not win good enough? Win better. Win better, asshole. Win better. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. That's what I like to hear, Kimmy. That's what I like to hear. I mean, that's pretty realistic. Stoners just riding bicycles to get burgers. I mean, it just sounds like real life in San Andreas, doesn't it? Yeah, I've got the Saints Row games. Never really dived into them. They're kind of all waiting for a rainy day, but I've got them all. There we go. It's just leveling. I want to level up twice if I can in this dungeon. Yeah, the most memeable thing in San Andreas was the whole "here we go again." Here we go again. Forgot to take out the trash. Are you about to nag at me? Here we go again. Jim says, I went home for the New Year's party, got to hang out in a full bar setting with only people I knew. I'm glad you got to hang out with your nearest and dearest. That's what's up. That's what the season's all about, isn't it? Hanging out with the nearest and the dearest. Yes. Say his name and he appears. I believe in one coin only. It doesn't have the same ring to it. Yeah, Vice City's great. Only reason I don't stream Vice City more often is I keep getting flagged on Facebook for music. I don't get booted off Twitch. I don't get booted off YouTube. But Facebook always boots me for Vice City for music. It's like really freaking annoying. The moment I play Foreigner or freaking Cutting Crew or something, that game over. Yeah, it's a good game, Payron. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a bad idea. I like actually that they've booked Austin Theory in a way that makes us give a shit. Like, I'm okay with that. I think Austin Theory was kind of dealt a little bit of a bad hand. I'm glad that he's doing something meaningful now. He doesn't need to be in the main event, but, you know, he's in the upper mid-card contributing. I mean, good for him. Did I see the behind-the-scenes Ultimate Warrior footage? No! Let me ask you, Steve, is it positive? Because obviously a lot of that's... Is it positive? Yeah, right. So, what was your... What did you think of it? What did you think of him? I'm going to assume WWE would no longer show him in an unflattering way, but I don't know. You know, they've stopped doing the Warrior Award now, haven't they? Or have they stopped doing the Warrior Award? Or have they just stopped having Dana Warrior promoted? That whole thing was so political, wasn't it? I'm just like, I was a bit like, ah. It's good interview, outtakes, lost matches, 30 minutes is pretty good. As I said, he was never going to be like a technical masterclass in the ring. But I never thought Ultimate Warrior was anywhere near as bad in the ring as what people said. Everyone said that Angle's TNA 2009 to 2015 was the best version of Angle. Probably from an in-ring perspective it was. Nigel says it's a shame SSX Tricky has all that licensed music. Look, you know what? Maybe I could still try. I just know that if I stream a game with Run DMC music, I mean, there's, yeah, I don't know. Look, it's so annoying, man. Like transformative content, guys. I'm playing a video game that just happens to have a soundtrack. I'm not trying to reproduce your album or sell it for profit, okay? Just let me play these fucking video games. Why do we have to overcomplicate these things? You think Austin Theory's going to end up being the leader of the Vision? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. It's funny that you say that. Ironically, I mean, look, it's been a long time since I put anything Tony Hawk related on, to be fair, but I've never been flagged for Tony Hawk. Thank you, Ronnie. Happy New Year to you too. I mean, everyone was on something to get through the industry back then. I mean, even someone as... even someone like Bret Hart, who had a pretty good image, was on stuff sometimes. You know, not all the time, but sometimes. It's not like Bret never did cocaine. But yeah, apparently he'd be having a whole month's worth of oxys in like 1 or 2 days. It's amazing that Angle... It's an absolute miracle that Kurt Angle didn't die of an overdose. You take it easy too, Mr. 6'3". I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Have a good one. Hey on, George. Great to see you. Well, I mean, it could be... I mean... You think he was snorting off his title and his gold? But better on what Paige was doing. What Paige did with her title was disgusting, but we don't need to go into that. His last video was him as Bret Hart naming people he doesn't... Oh, like Goldberg. I wish everyone a happy new year except for Goldberg. I wish you all a blessed and happy new year, everyone except Goldberg. Octavia says, if you could choose a wrestler to come back, who would it be? Oh, bro. I don't like these questions only from the perspective that you can't change the past. And so questions like this are a little bit of a slippery slope. But look, I'll humor the question. If I could bring anyone back, if I could bring 3 people back, again, I'm not really a big fan of these questions, but if I could bring 3 wrestlers back, it'd be Hogan, Macho, or Eddie. But yeah. No, it's okay. I just not a fan of the question. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just not a big fan of the question. Oh, Scott's gonna go. No, that's alright, Scotty. Happy New Year once again, man. I appreciate you very much, dude. Appreciate you very much. Nigel says you'd bring back Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. Say hello to the bad guy. I always wish Scott Hall looked after himself in the early 2000s and had a great WWE run with his life in check, you know? Nightmare says, I would have loved to have seen HBK versus Eddie. That would have been a dream match for you. This boss still packs a punch. It's a hard boss, man. Hard boss. Yeah, we only got 2 palaces left, and get out of here. Want to thank everyone once again for such a great start to the new year. Thank you for your support, homies. We're going to end on a big blow. I mean, we're pretty much as leveled as we need to be for this year. We're going to have a good run today. 2 more. I think we're going to be done in about 30 minutes, guys. Just 2 more palaces to go. Well, that's probably good. Ryan says he has a hard drive question for the PS5. Well, I know nothing about how to operate the hard drives on PS5, but hopefully someone on YouTube can help you. I don't know anything about that topic. I'm like Cole Trickle in Days of Thunder. I know how to operate my machinery, I don't know how it runs. Gosh. Imagine how different their paths and careers could have been. Because a lot of people say that for a while there, Marty Jannetty looks like the breakout star between him and Shawn Michaels. So at first, apparently, they were looking at Marty as the breakout star. But then he was having too many hookers and coke parties, so they went with Shawn, apparently. There you go. Master Rogue Assassin says he's doing good. I bought Red Dead 2 on PC. It was only $16, so I thought, why not? I might look last minute at some of my wish list items on sale and see if there's anything worth picking up next week. We'll see. As I said, it's a little bit tight till the end of the month. But I'd feel bad if I didn't pick up some specials as well. So I'll see. I'll see. Got to capitalize on the cheapies for the winter sale, eh? Yeah. I mean, potential only gets you so far, Steve. I mean, if I made better decisions, I could have gone in a different direction too. Thing is, at least I've grown and learned from it. Thing with Marty is he never freaking learned, did he? Marty never learned. I appreciate you so very much, Kimmy. Kimmy has just dropped 200 stars. Thank you for blessing the stream today. What are we going to do for you this time? Oh, we're going to do this one, Kimmy. Here we go. Yes, everything is awesome. Everything is cool because Kimmy's part of our team. Thank you very much, Kimmy. Thank you so much. Awesome. James says, what is that movie? Lego Movie. That's the original Lego Movie. They do all the stop animation. It must have taken so long to make that film, hey? Yeah. And so James says, no, I'm not talking about that. Well, that's what the fucking movie was. Sorry, James, forgive me. You confused me for a second. And, no, that was, I do a lot of concept posters, man. So, you know, obviously we've had Escape from New York, and we've had Escape from LA, so I thought, what if we did an Escape from New Mexico? And so we did an Escape from New Mexico. There you go, concept poster. I also improved our Tremors poster that we did a few months ago, made it better. They're concept posters, man. How you going, Johnny? Good to see you. John says, did you happen to waste your time watching Stranger Things? I thought the finale was great. I thought the most of the season 5 was a bit of a boring, slow burn. But I thought the finale was fantastic. You know what they say, a great main event can save a series, a season, a show. I think the final episode of Stranger Things was great. You didn't like it, Johnny? You have a feeling they're gonna... No, I think they should just leave it alone. It's done. I honestly think Stranger Things is one of those things. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. We don't need more Stranger Things. It's finished. I was very satisfied with how it ended. Leave it alone. You just wanted it to be like the... Well, I don't want to talk about it further in that, because there's a lot of people, Johnny, that haven't seen it yet. But we can discuss it in a week or two. But just give everyone a chance to see it first. There's a lot of people that haven't had a chance to see it yet. We don't want to ruin it for them. I've seen the trailer for the Malcolm in the Middle revival, actually. The slogan's still, life's still unfair. Life's still unfair. You're not the best to be now. Good on you, Master Rogus. So I'm glad you managed to pick up some games, dude. You're never going to run out of things to play, I don't think, buddy. Yeah. Well, the Super Mario 2 movie, I think it'll end up being pretty good. I mean, I'm confident that they can make another good Mario movie after the first one was pretty decent. Thank you, Ma. I appreciate it. As I said, I'm just happy that everyone's so chilled today. Well, the movie is one of the greatest movies, The Strangers Chapter 2. None of that really resonates with me. But, yeah, cool. But I think they should leave Stranger Things alone. You know, after finishing Stranger Things and everything, I'm actually very satisfied with not watching that show again for a very long time. I feel like everything's very final, and I'm just okay with moving on now. Ashen Fire already made its money back. I'm trying to stay positive and not get off topic, but Kim says I'm a little bit mad at the moment. Well, let's talk about this, Kimmy. Why are you mad? Help me understand. Why are you mad today, Kimmy? What's going on? You're disappointed that they ended one of the series, 13 Reasons Why. Maybe ironically, they had 13 reasons to end the series. Yeah, look, you know what? If they want to oversee a spin-off with a different cast decade, then that's okay. As you know, I don't think we really need any tie-ins to this story. It's completed. Time to move on. But I'm not surprised that you said that, actually, because straight away in my head, to be honest, Nigel, I was thinking it's going to get the Welcome to Dairy treatment, isn't it? Straight away in my head, I was thinking Stranger Things is going to get the Welcome to Dairy treatment. Hey, how you going, Vardy? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in on the Twitch. So I am really well, thank you. I'm a little bit hungover after a bunch of holiday, partying. But apart from that, I'm really good. Thank you, brother. I'm definitely hanging in there. I haven't seen Welcome to Dairy yet. It came out when I was in Thailand, and Moe likes supernatural and ghost movies, but she's not really into the torture porn, sort of like gore stuff. So I'll watch Welcome to Dairy when I get home. Yeah, no, that's all good. Kim says, my best friend asked me to come over and help her take down a lot of Christmas decorations right after I explained to her why I can't even do this for myself. Yes, I can understand why you'd be annoyed. It sounds like your friend's not respecting your boundaries. The most powerful word you can say is like no. And when someone tries to, yeah. Yeah, it's a crossing of boundaries right there, isn't it, Kimmy? Crossing of boundaries. So I certainly know what that set feels like. Certainly know what that feels like. Again, thank you for hanging out with me. And like I said, guys, sorry that it's a little bit on the shorter side, this stream today. But I will more than make it up for you guys tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to be feeling tonight after our big excursion, but there might even be a possibility I come on in the morning. We'll see. I don't want to get your hopes up. I'm just saying it's a possibility. Don't wait around for it, but I might. And Vardy says, Dan, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we do pretty good. I played this game way too much, man. Yeah. Yeah, I feel very, very mediocre. I'm proud of the energy I've still been able to bring today, but I feel pretty freaking mediocre, eh? Let me save here and see if I can jump up this. Alright. Yeah, cool. Damn it, I need to reload here. Damn it, I'm reloading here because I'm trying to save this magic. But, okay, no, we got it. We might be okay now. So I don't think it's that crucial, but let's see how we go. Oh, I don't have enough for the fairy. Fuck. Oh. Damn, I thought I had enough magic for the fairy. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. So fucking annoying. Alright, let's go. I've never usually had to backtrack this way, guys. It's so freaking annoying. Oh well. Oh, now I get the health pot. Fantastic. Yes, of course. Of course. Yeah, I think it was pretty good, actually. I mean, everyone picked really good games. There was a big variety. I certainly have no complaints. I enjoyed it this week, Steve. I really did. So I think we're almost there. And so Mark says, I love you, Ricky. We're here because we love you. I appreciate that, man. And for what it's worth, Mark, I believe you. But, man, you keep giving me wonderful compliments like that, and you're going to boost my ego. You don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be boosting your boy's ego like that. Don't need to be boosting my ego. I thought Moe was going to cover me so I could have a bathroom break. Now I'm going to try and do the final level without holding in my pee. I thought she was going to come over and help. I think she forgot. I think she forgot that I needed a bathroom break, everybody. Either that or she's in a bad mood with me and she wants me to wet myself. I don't know. I'm only joking. When am I going to do Jackbox again? As I said, will I do a regular Jackbox stream again eventually? Yes. But I don't know when. I'm not going to lie, guys. The fact that I had people coming in, going out of their way to like ruin my Jackbox stream was a very, very, very big low for me. And I needed to separate myself from it for a little while. So I actually was doing a private Jackbox stream for all the supporters of Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So if you had a paid subscription, you'd have a private stream, you could come in and play Jackbox. There were people that were actually paying for, like, subscriptions to actually sabotage the game. That is another level of commitment to try and make someone's life difficult. And I was just like, I can't believe these assholes are spending $5 a month to ruin it. Like, wow. I'd never experienced anything like that before. So I kind of got really, really over it. I'm not doing Jackbox for a while, but I will bring it back. I understand they were fun, but I know it sounds a little bit selfish, but if I'm going to keep doing this every single day for you guys, sometimes I have to protect myself mentally. The fact that you're dealing with people who hate you on a frequent basis, there's a special way to manage that. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually do a DLC for everything. And then that would be a big game changer, wouldn't it, Nigel? How you going, Darren? Great to see you. Thank you for coming in. Kim says, welcome for working for the public. Exactly. I'm not special. I'm not special. I know I'm not special. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming that probably tomorrow or the next day, by the way. Maybe even tomorrow. Might even stream it tomorrow, we'll see. Warm-ups, yeah, we'll see how we go. Yeah, I love it too. Thank you, Gilbert. I appreciate it. I promise you guys, I'm not fishing for compliments right now. But like I said, the irony with making content streaming is like the best thing about streaming is like the community, the people you meet, the friendships you build and everything. But the worst thing about it is also the people, you know, the trolls, the people trying to take away your sunshine and so it's so fascinating how one thing, the best and worst part about it are exactly the same thing. Isn't that fascinating? Yeah. No, it's not, Mark. No way. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's really, really not. There's nothing physically exerting about sitting here on this chair all day and talking shit. There's nothing physically exerting. Mentally exerting a little bit, but physically exerting, no. I think anyone that's like pouring concrete in the hot sun for 12 hours a day would probably change places with me 10 out of 10 times. So I'm not going to insult the community by saying that this is hard conventionally. It's not. It has its challenges. And so mentally exhausting's hard as well. I mean, I guess so. I guess. I mean, people are very, very demanding and always want in a timely manner. There can be some pressure with that, I suppose. Have you? Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Jeffrey. I had no freaking idea. No, they wouldn't. I offered to let them change places with me when I was only supposed to be eye candy. that old tits and ass window, hey Kimmy. Yeah, that's the one we're talking about, Evan. That's exactly what it is. It's interactive online board games. That's what it is, bro, yes. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to get back to you late. Yeah, but this is what I'm going to tell you. This is why I've had so much self-awareness. And this is why I will never ever say that what I do is equally as hard as what anyone else does. This is why I won't, okay? I don't have to sit in traffic every day. I remember when I for a small amount of time in 2015, I had to work with a good buddy because my DJ career just completely nosedived. And so I had to work for minimum wage, driving one way an hour a day. So one way an hour there, one way an hour back, if not longer, sometimes 70 minutes each way, to work a minimum wage job shit kicking. I don't have to drive over 2 hours a day anymore to work. I don't have to fucking do a shit kicking job for little money. I don't have to be like, yes boss, no boss, jump how high boss. You know? What the fuck do I have to complain about? You know what I mean? But yes. It's not a great start here, but it's okay. Yeah, I think people are going to really appreciate your well wishes, by the way, Patrick. Thank you for that. How you going, Proper Music? Good to see you. Happy New Year, mate. Thank you for coming in. Dang, 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 dang. I miss working when I'm healthy. Hopefully I can find it. I hope you can find something that makes you want to get out of bed every day, bro. There's something out there for you. I just got to work, got my Chinese food before getting to... I want to know what your order is now. I want to know what you ordered. Hey, Proper Music, enjoy your Chinese food, my man. I want to know what you ordered. Jeez, we got lucky there. Alright, we're out. Poms, I mean, there's a lot of people that are, like, disconnecting. Like, they're tapping out, like you said. Pom says, I'd rather live a cheap and simple life and work as little as possible instead of working all those hours a week just to afford some fancy car or something. There are a lot of people right now that are, like, tapping out of society, just doing the bare minimum they need for a small little place and just playing video games all day. That's actually become a very real thing. I don't think there's a right or a wrong decision as long as you're genuinely happy. Like, I mean, there's obviously you got to have a functioning society and all that, but I mean that's going to happen with automation anyway. So, you know, it would have been more of a problem 20 years ago, but like it or not, we're gonna get automation pretty soon. So, I mean, it's not going to even matter by that point. So, I mean, if you could do the freaking bare minimum, enjoy yourself, and you're genuinely happy, I mean, who am I to tell you not to? Darth says, I love watching this game. I hated playing it because it's a hard one. Yeah, it's harder than freaking Ron Jeremy after a whole flask of Viagra, bro. Anyway. Probably not the best guy to use as an example right now. He's a bit of a grub, that guy. He's a bit of a grub. I think we just got a donation, but it hasn't come up on screen. Let me have a look. Forgive me, guys. I just heard a ding on stream, but it didn't come up. Did someone just donate? I don't mean to be rude. Where's your moral support, guys? Where's your moral support? Here I am doing your streams, entertaining everybody today. Where's your moral support? Where's your moral support, guys? Moral support. Oh, there you go. It did come up. Thank you so much, Mitchie. Hey, bro, I was a little bit late. Forgive me, but it just came up. Thank you, guys. So Mitch just dropped a very generous 1,000 stars, and Mitchie says, here's to mental and physical health for everybody. Man, bro, absolutely. I just want everyone to be in a very, very good place this year and to be on the way to achieving their goals, bro. Simple as that, hey? We're going to do these for you, man. I appreciate you. And also this one.
Let's do this. Leroy Dragons!
Oh my god, he just ran in.
Thank you so much, Mish. God bless. And Patrick also with a very generous 1,000 too. Look at you guys being super generous and the stream is nearly over. Thank you so much, homie. Patrick with a big 1,000. We got your favorite here. Where is it? Here you go, brother. Thank you so much, homies. Man, look at that. Last minute moral support, guys. Last minute moral support. It's a last minute moral support, everybody. You gotta give the moral support. Yes. Dude, as I said, Hallador, like 10 years ago, these would be like really big topics to have. But like I said, bro, things are getting things are about to get very automated, bro. Very, like, yeah. Things are changing, homie. Things are changing in a big way. Yes. On a traditional sense, I'd agree with you. Yeah, I promised you, Daddy. I'll do another Daddy Yankee screen eventually as well, but that's the one we got so far. I think we just have to do the final boss now, homies. Knock her over. Which way do we go now? Am I going the right way? Oh no, I have to go this way. This is the way we need to go. Oh my gosh, it's frustrating. I mean, you're just gonna do what's right for you too, Kimmy. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm gonna do? I am actually going to build the suspense and take a quick bathroom break before we do the final boss, because I'm literally about to pee myself. I'll be right back, everybody.
There's something strange in a girl's DMs. Who you gonna call? Simp Busters.
Imagine owning the world's greatest one-coin songs.
In the Facebook chat. Who you gonna call?
By the greatest voice of our time.
Captain Canada, he's our hero.
In a once-in-a-lifetime collection.
2-0. Bag on a stick, fucking Cardi B.
Time Life Music presents.
I got a wet slip on yourself.
The Ultimate Kunti Collection.
Work, 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 work.
69 Sumbish songs. Sung by one incredible Sumbish with a joypad.
Keyhole and paralyze the cat. Da-da-da-da. Click, click. Da-da-da-da. Click, click. I just died in the ass tonight. Got no more fucking energy left.
Ricky John.
Oh, it seems to me you live your life like a cunty in the street.
Ricky Denver.
Cunty road, take me home to the place full of assholes.
And Ricky Iglesias.
Chris will be my hero, baby.
He will take the ramen away.
He will take the ramen away.
And this cunty is an arsehole. And I wish I could play these games all day. There we go, yes. And so Kim says I'm rather selfish. It's okay to be selfish all the time. But also helping out others makes you, you know, there's a positive way to be selfish. Like, sometimes doing good and helping out friends and community and stuff makes you feel better upstairs. So that's another way of being selfish. You can be selfish in a positive way. Yes. Thanks for understanding that today's a little bit shorter. As I said, everyone in the house is waiting on me right now. With that being said, if we're not at the border for too long today, guys, I will make sure that I come on in the morning, even if it's just for an hour and a half. As I said, I am going to start doing a few morning streams this month. Nothing official. If I come on, I come on. I don't want to make a roster yet because I'm sort of just playing around with some things. But, holy shit, Mark. That's a big drop, homie. Dude, Mark, what did I do to deserve that, G? Well, what did I do today to deserve 5,000 stars, you legend? What did I do to deserve that? Man. Bro, I didn't think we were going to see the Budu song today, guys. But, man, we need to show Mark our appreciation. That is absolutely incredible. Thank you for thinking of wee little old me in this holiday period, which is also stressful enough, Mark. I appreciate you. I don't know how stars work. I mean, it's quite simple, you generous sunbish. You open up your wallet, you buy the stars, and you send them just like you did. Man, this is for you, man. Thank you very much. Everyone... Oh no, Mark doesn't want the Budu song. Oh, it already started.
One coin only is a place to be. Everyone's welcome.
Poor Mark, he's getting a little bit embarrassed. Mark's gonna be like, I'm never doing that again. Sing along if you know the words, everybody. Nah, man, that's unbelievably generous. Thank you very much, dude. We're gonna have to put you on the sponsored list as well. I just realized we're gonna have to put some of you guys on the sponsored list. We haven't put everyone on the sponsored list yet. We're gonna put Mark Mitchell, and we're gonna put you on the sponsored list too, Patrick. Mark. And we're gonna put Patrick Keller on here too. There we go. Sorry I haven't done that yet. There you go, look at that. Thank you, homies. Alright, everyone's going to be like, Rick, you're going to finally finish this game. It's going to be a bit anticlimactic now after that level of excitement. But we're going to do it. A little bit anticlimactic now. Oh man, it all contributes. Like, honestly, I would say that probably... technically, if you think about it, everything OneCoin only does is community funded. Like, obviously selling subscriptions and ad revenue and stuff is still like a byproduct of community support. I'm hoping one day we get to the point where we're not so reliant on the community, but you guys really... you guys are keeping us on, not me. You guys are making this work. Joe, thank you for the love as well. This is for you, Joe. Thanks a lot. Yeah, man, that was a really, really good time. I feel bad that I have to bounce on you after these credits, guys. I just, as I said, we're going to the border today to have lunch. It's the only window, long story short, we have the big car right now because the brother-in-law's in town. But he has to go back to work after the holidays in 2 days. So this is the only window where the whole family can go out and have a lunch out of town. So today is the day. So everyone's like literally waiting patiently on me right now. But yeah, I'll try to come on in the morning, and then tomorrow again will be a nice big one. So Hallador says he's a Nintendo 64 player. And so Patrick says, you do you and live your life. Well, but basically my life is the streaming content creation, but, you know, I have to occasionally do the right thing by the other people in there as well, you know. My Moe's so patient. I'm just making content all day, every day. She never complains or bitches about it once, you know. So, you know, you want to do the right thing sometimes. She's never like, yeah, don't work. She understands, you know. But mad love, guys. I appreciate you to bits. I guess what I'll do is I'll try and set up some raids. As I said, I'll be back on in the morning with a really, really big day. Let's see if we've got anyone that we can raid. We might be able to raid someone for a change. There'll actually be someone still awake. Who we got? Oh, actually, there's no one in my community on YouTube right now. Well, that's... Oh, well, it is what it is. See you later, my friends on YouTube. Let's see who's still on.